everyone. Have you ever had a sudden pain, a very bad lower back that seems to have come out of nowhere? Well, then stick around, because today I'm going to chat to you about what happened at my house and what's prompted me to have this chat with you guys. Hi everyone, I'm Lisa from Errol Street Chiropractic, and the other day there was an accident at my house. We were sitting quietly at home and all of a sudden there was a big bang, and what happened was that my Mosaic mirror that I made about 12 years ago literally just jumped off the wall and landed on the ground with a big bang. Now, quite surprisingly, nothing smashed. We're all intact. Mosaics and the mirror and the floor was saved. But what prompted me to have a chat to you guys? Now, a few times a week we get people coming in with the severest back pain where they're walking like that, or some of them are even crawling in. Now, one of our jobs as chiropractors is to determine, has this problem come about because of an event or a process? This sudden onset of pain, now it usually can come on and not from doing anything too strenuous, but it might come on from having sat on the couch and then got up with that sudden onset, or turning to grab something and nothing heavy in particular and bang, the back goes, or doing up your shoelace, bang, the back goes. So now, if we think about this, that event was getting up or doing your shoelace or just slightly turning. Now, if that was the case, then every time you bent and turned and put your shoes on, you would have severe back pain. So it definitely isn't an event. So then it kind of gets you to think, doesn't it? And that's what made me think to share this with you about why this picture literally jumped off the wall. Investigated, as we do. So what happened? So what did happen was that the string, the little bit of metal wire snapped. Really, this has been up there for about 12 years. I should have done a better job when I did put all this together and popped a double wire, okay? The wire also snapped closer to one end, and when I actually had a look at the wall, the little rivets that I put in to hold the wire weren't quite level. So this then, as I said, prompted me to have a chat to you guys. So what is it that can cause that sudden onset of pain? Now, we can pretty much exclude an event. So then we would think, well, what processes have occurred to cause that spine to snap, just like that wire snapped, okay? So we could talk about uneven loading, just like the picture. So the little rivets were slightly uneven. So if you've got a hip that's slightly higher on one side, then that can, over time, can cause undue stress, tension, compression, all that kind of stress on not just the muscles, but obviously the joints, the discs and the nerves. And over time, just like that wire, it really can't hold it anymore and snap. Something's going to go. Then we need to look at what's been happening in your life to create that uneven loading. So if you don't have that uneven hip or some, scoliosis or any kind of structural issue, then it could be from day-to-day events. So it could be from sitting incorrectly, it could be lying on a mattress that's not good for you, or sleeping on a pillow if it ends up being a neck that's suddenly painful. So there are lots of things that can occur. Perhaps weakening of the muscles because we're not strengthening things enough, or stiffness in those joints that again can just load up those areas because you aren't able to move properly. So there are plenty of events that over time can lead to that snapping, if you like, of the string, and bang, there is that sudden pain. So it is really important for us as chiropractors, obviously, to deal with patching up and getting that lovely picture back on the wall and getting you walking again and doing all your lovely things. But it's also really important for us to determine what processes have occurred to cause the pain, to cause that snap. We obviously will be dealing with both when people come to see us. So if you do have any of those issues, and people do find that when they have these sudden onsets of pain, apparently from nowhere, that over time you end up getting more and more and more of those. So if that sounds like you and you want some answers, then give us a call and we would be more than happy to help. Thanks for listening, everyone. Take care. Bye for now.